2018, Blues in the Starry Night. Again, we're always looking for something fresh. This is a space show in 2018. So we started out with some new generation Star Trek material, and it was pretty cool. Then we went into a piece that we had actually played in 2005 called Appalachian Morning. That has nothing to do with space at all. We just put it in there. It's a cool tune. Sometimes you just play something because it needs to be played, and that's what that was. Pink Floyd. We never played any Pink Floyd. Great Gig in the Sky was the transition after the opener. So the opener was fairly short to allow time to include Great Gig in the Sky. Jack Albert wrote a piece that combined Jupiter by Gustav Holst with the Jetsons. And I remember when I'd written drill to that. He'd written it for high school years ago, and I thought, that tune would be so good in a UNA show. So I called him and said, hey, can we use that song in our show? He said, by all means. He said, when I wrote that years ago, I was thinking this would be great for a UNA show. And I was thinking the same thing years later. And so we restructured it, revamped it, changed the key, and made it work for what we needed. But those ideas were Jack Albert's ideas. So when we moved into the percussion feature, a lot of Mars by Gustav Holst in there. And we quoted several different things. We brought the tutting back for the visual element. And then just a little smidgen of Music of the Night from Phantom of the Opera. The push was Music of the Night. And then some chordal structure that would make the audience think that they're listening to Star Wars, but it wasn't Star Wars. They would just think that. It made the ending of the show really, really fantastic. And that was a mature band. That band really performed well.
And now, on with the show.
Second stage tanks now pressurized. 30 seconds and time.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pride of Dixie. Tonight's show continues with Pink Floyd's classic Great Gig in the Sky featuring the UNA Color Guard. The UNA Color Guard. And now please welcome the UNA Majorettes. Let's meet the UNA Lionettes. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a marvelous audience, and we sincerely hope you've enjoyed our musical offering. To close today's performance, we wish to feature the UNA percussion section along with the entire cast on special music from A Starry Night.